The threat of New World screwworm is moving even closer to the U.S. border. I'm Michelle Rowe. Clinton is on assignment. USDA announcing that Mexico has confirmed a case of the deadly parasite less than 70 miles from the U.S.-Mexico border. Now, the latest case reported on September 21st in Sabinas Hidalgo in the state of Nuevo León. You can see the timeline of the screwworm's progression since the end of April when it was first detected. The northernmost detection of the New World screwworm in the Mexican state of Nuevo León has the cattle industry on alert and asking for additional eradication efforts from USDA. Topping the list for the National Cattlemen's Beef Association is more sterile fly dispersal to push the pest back from the border.
This is a serious animal health issue. It's one that we know how to fight against with the sterile fly program and the announcement the Secretary made of construction of a domestic sterile fly facility.
But Woodall says this increases the urgency for USDA to expedite construction of that domestic sterile fly facility and eradicate the pest. NCBA is also urging the EPA to authorize new pesticide products to combat screwworm, but are encouraged by FDA's work to authorize emergency treatments for the pest.
In fact, the Department of Health and Human Services, through the Food and Drug Administration, put out an emergency order that would allow some off-label use of those products in order to treat New World screwworm larvae when they show up. So we know we can treat it.
And he says they're asking USDA to continue to hold Mexico accountable and urge them to reduce animal movements that could spread screwworm north. And until such time, the border is likely to remain closed.
I believe that any interaction like this or development like this definitely makes it harder to get that southern border reopened.
That NWS News sent live and feeder cattle futures sharply higher on Monday. Technically, the markets got back above key moving averages that were taken out during the recent correction.
We're well above all of that bad stuff now, so I'm sure you're getting some fun buying and some regular buying here from anybody that follows the technical system.
And that could mean a retest of the record highs in cattle. As a cattle producer as well, Quema says he's hopeful USDA can keep the parasite out of the U.S. herd.
You're getting close enough now that I keep wondering, what do they do about wild animals? But maybe they can keep it there. I hope so.
Or it could be devastating to the U.S. cattle herd and markets.